Hi everyone, and welcome to Tuesday's Tips with Laurie. I'm so excited to have you join me today. I've got some fun little things I want to show you. First of all, I want to say congratulations to our winner from last week, Vanessa Blount. You were the lucky winner of these two beautiful and adorable July Bench Buddy pillows. Please just contact us so you can get those. We'd love to send them to you. And we've got the 4th of July coming right around the corner, so I wanted to do something fun with that. And right up here we have our banners, our pennants and banners, and we've got our Chanel alphabet banners. So we've taken a couple of our fun products, the That's So Chanel alphabet banner, as well as our pennants and banners. This is the summer collection, and we combined them together to make this fun banner. Isn't that so cute? And we've used our glitter, the white and red glitter, right here on our firecracker. And it's just so much fun. So what I wanted to show you today is a trick to make it a lot easier and more simple for making our Chanel alphabet banner. And you could use this anytime you have a basting stitch that you don't want to have to unpick. How many of you love to unpick? Not me. I don't think there's anybody out there that just thinks it's the greatest thing on earth. But this will save you from having to unpick. So I wanted to show you the technique of how we've done this. To start out with, I just wanted to show you we've got this A, and this is from our Chanel alphabet banner. That's So Chanel. This is the A, and we've done the first layer, which is the applique layer. And then I was going to show you just a quick tip on when you are placing your Chanel layers. So we've got our 1, 2, 3 Chanel layers, and they are all facing with the right side of the fabric up. Now, to make sure that you've got them all covered, this is just a quick trick. You just lift it this way, and you can see I'm centered over the A. If you need to, you can slide it. So you're just looking at that way. And then I simply do the same thing from the other side. I look and say, okay, I'm centered from here to here. I can move this up just a little bit, and you know it's going to cover. And that's just a quick way of making sure that you've got everything covered. After you've laid down your applique layer or your Chanel layer, the first thing that's going to stitch out, and I'm going to show you on here, the first thing it's going to stitch out are these Chanel lines, that's going to tack those down. And so you're going to let the Chanel lines stitch out, and then you're going to stop your machine before it does the basting stitch around the outside edge. And then after you stop your machine, you are going to already have a pre-wound bobbin of water-soluble bobbin thread. So I'm going to take this water-soluble bobbin thread, and I've marked my, you can see I've marked it with purple, so I know that this is my water-soluble bobbin thread, and I'm going to put this in instead of my regular bobbin, and I'm going to stitch out the basting stitch. So it's very important that you stop the machine at the basting stitch before it starts. Put in your water-soluble bobbin, let the basting stitch finish. When it's done, you'll put back in your regular bobbin so you don't forget. I always just switch it right then. And make sure that you just set the bobbins right. They're sitting right in front of you at your machine so that you remember to switch from one to the other. All right, so that's what we've done here is we've put the water-soluble bobbin in during our basting stitch. Now this is the part that I just think is so fun. Instead of going back and trying to find those threads on the front, you can see it's the innermost thread right here. It's just on the inside of your applique. And there's a couple of different methods you could use to water that down. If you have a paintbrush at home, why certainly you could do that, and you just generously apply your water. But the other method that I really like uses our watercoloring pens from our watercolor set. So if you've already purchased this set, or if you'd like to purchase this set, there's a second purpose for this water pen, not only for your watercolors, but you can use it on the water-soluble bobbin. So I'm going to just snap the cap off, and all you do is squeeze, and you can see water come out right here. So I'm just going to squeeze the water out, and I'm just going to, you just kind of saturate that, the bobbin thread, with that, and it's really easy just to squeeze that out and just go right along the edge there. I'm just going to double up my time here so you're not waiting on me.
Laurie, while we're waiting, is that model filament thread in the bobbin?
Oh, that's a good question. It's this, I just use the Vanish. So it's like, as long as it's a water soluble, that's all that matters. There are different brands out there. This one is Superior Threads, is who this Vanish is by. But yeah, that's the one I use. All right, so once I get it all nice and wet, and again, I'm just squeezing the water right out of this. That's so simple to do right there. All right, then you just turn this over and you locate just a piece of the outside bobbin thread. I'm going to go right here, and then you simply just pull that right away, and that is like I think that's the fastest I've ever unpicked a basting stitch right there. Just look at that, and you're not in there looking for the little teeny tiny, like, where is it, did I get it, that came off all in one pull. Isn't that cool? I think that is the best. And then you simply Chanel, you can just put your, if you have your Chanel slasher tool, if you're not, you can use your scissors, and you just simply, you're ready to Chanel. You just go in there and cut your layers away and get your Chanel brush and you Chanel. How cool is that? Isn't that a fun tip? I love that tip. And again, you could use that tip with any basting stitch that you don't want to have to go back later and unpick. You just simply switch it out, use it during the basting stitch, and put it back in. Are there any questions?
We have one. Where can we get the pens?
Oh, aren't these great? It's a water brush pen. It comes in our jewel tone colored pencil set. So it comes right in with the colored pencil. So if you're going to do any of our watercolor cards, it's 2 for 1, right? You can use it for the watercolor cards. You can also pull that water pen out, and you can use it anytime you're doing anything with your water soluble thread. So it works for both. And that's just something really, really fun. There's one more tip I want to show you. So anytime, and this is fun because 4th of July, Christmas time, we're using these fun threads. And as you can see, this is one of the glitter type threads. You can see the shininess to them. So a lot of people ask, how do you even stitch with those? Because whenever they try, it breaks on them, or it just smoothly doesn't go through the machine. Make sure you slow your machine way down, as slow as it will stitch when you're stitching with this. But also, I recommend using sewer's aid. So get a sewer's aid. It's to condition your thread. You can use thread conditioner too. And basically, I add about 3 stripes. I add a stripe here, and you let it kind of just soak in a little bit, and a stripe on the other side. And then as it comes off, it helps slide right through your machine a lot smoother. So you could use this with really fine thread that you're having problems with that seems to keep breaking, or threads that are thicker and they need a little bit more help. It's kind of like your hair has conditioner, so this is a conditioner for the thread to keep it nice and smooth. And I can feel the difference after I've put it on, just when I smooth my fingers right over that thread. So that's just something really, really fun to try. And I hope that you'll try this technique at home. Please let me know, comment if you've used your either the sewer's aid before, or if you've tried the water-soluble bobbin and you've done that somewhere on any project. I would love to hear about it or see about it. Just tell us about it. Are there any other questions? No? Well, I hope that you enjoyed these techniques, and I want to say enjoy stitching and happy 4th of July out there. Oh! Hey! Go enjoy those fireworks, right? Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.